So you got running light, blinker. What's up guys? In this video we installed bumper lights, Toyota Hilux corner lights, LEDs, bumper, and skid plate, as well as a brush guard. So do a lot in this video. Stick around, I'll show you how to do the wiring for the Hilux corner lights. So you have the running light and the turn signal. It's a dual bulb corner light, unlike the USDM ones where it's just a single running light. But yeah, I apologize for this video being kind of all over the place. Just with my days off and trying to figure things out with the brush guard and stuff, it was kind of a little spotty, so I apologize, but hope you stick around, and I hope this helps you if you're looking to do the Hilux upgrade on the corner lights. What's up guys? I'm going to quickly swap out the corner lights, the bumper lights, and the front bumper on my Toyota Custom Cab. Probably going to just add this clip into one of the other videos because I'm going to be doing this fairly quick because I have to get this truck ready for a road trip tonight in about an hour because I'm going to go help one of my friends look at a 4Runner. So the reason why is this corner light on passenger side keeps going out. There was one of the plugs, or the plug is messed up. So this is the left side is coming off the back of this, and it's just all messed up. And I had it working for a little bit. I think it just blew the bulb again already. So I'm just going to swap everything out while I'm here. Put the bumper on that's more straight, and I also might put my brush guard on if I have time. That way I can protect the grill from, or the radiator from hitting a deer. And this one's all stripped out. And it's not even it's the back of this thing and all that. So this just needs to be replaced. So these are just eBay things that I bought. The reason I bought these ones specifically is it has the actual turn thing, whatever you want to call it. Can't remember the technical word, but these are like the original ones. You can't remove these. You have to pull the lens off and change the bulb. So this will give me the opportunity to also get the 3-wire version of this, so I can go to the junkyard, get a 3-wire pigtail with the same key on it, and I can actually turn these into fog lights down the road. So that's why I'm doing this, and I'll have a video on that when I do that. But these are just like darker color, pretty nice looking. I'll actually throw some LED bulbs in here if I got them. I'm hoping the brackets aren't too bent from when it was in a front end collision. It hit a deer or something, was on the record, but yeah, hopefully not too bent. We'll slap these brackets on the new bumper and put the end pieces on quick and throw it back on. So lining this up on the new bumper, and everything looks like it's fairly close. This bumper has a little dent right here too anyway, but I can just straighten that out afterwards. And I got these bumper caps, end caps off eBay. It didn't come with nuts, so I had some hardware laying around. Alright, let's see how bent these brackets are. So I forgot to mention later in the video that these were the 2 brackets that are actually bent, not the ones that are on the bumper. I discovered that when we were putting the brush guard on because we actually had to bend all that back to get the brush guard to fit properly. I just gotta wiggle it together. I left them kind of loose so I can maneuver them, but I think we'll be fine. I actually gotta remove this piece because I don't feel like dealing with it right now, but it's touching the dryer for my AC, so I don't want it rubbing on that. So I can mess with it another time if I actually want to put this back, but for now, it's coming off. Alright, bumper's on. Not perfect, obviously, it's just junkyard parts, but better than the old one. There's a couple little, it's a little dented here and stuff, but I'm not worried about it. Obviously, with the look of the rest of the truck, I'll probably throw a 10mm in on each side as well, but that'll hold it on. It's tight. So I do have some Auxito LED bulbs that I'm going to throw in just while we're at it. Makes them brighter, and I don't know if these are the non-flash fast ones, but I like when they flash faster anyways because it gets people's attention better. With all these bright lights on the road today, like these old trucks, old cars, no one can even see your lights anymore because they're just so focused on what's in front of them or everything else that's brighter or on their phone. So these are a nice upgrade to any old vehicle, and I highly recommend them. Just slide that in there, and we'll throw this in quick. We'll plug them in. There you have it. So the brush guard is kind of a little bent and stuff, so I'm not going to have time to deal with that because I'm going to have to maneuver some things to get it to fit on here. and probably use my cherry picker to hold it up since I don't have anyone to hold it for me. But I am going to put the skid plate on. I actually bought this locally. This didn't have a skid plate on it when I bought it. So I'm just going to slam this on real quick. It's just literally 4 bolts. And we'll call it at that, unless I have time to do these. Otherwise, I'll do them tomorrow. Actually, I had to retap one of these holes. This one was just filled with junk, but this one was a little stripped on the end. So that's probably why they never put the skid plate back on. Alright, so that's all installed. Got a little added protection down there. Actually, I should have just enough time to swap these out really quick, so sorry I'm rushing. I just wanted to get all this done at the same time. It's kind of all similar content, but these are cool. So as you can see, it has like a bump out, and it also has 2 bulbs instead of just 1 bulb. So these are just cool. I like the look of them, and just more lights on the front end. I just realized I have to actually convert the plug over, so don't have time for that today, but maybe tomorrow I'll do that before going to work. So after all that work in the other video where I swapped the grill guard on this truck, taking it off and putting it on my custom cab, since I'm going to be selling this truck, and that's going to be my new daily driver work truck. So yeah, but at least we got all the wiring done, so all I have to do is take all my zip ties off, pull that out, put it in the new truck, and I got the brush guard and fog lights. But I do have to kind of make a custom bracket, so I'm going to go over to one of my coworkers' houses and figure out how to get that on the custom cab, being that this is for a solid axle truck and that's an IFS truck. So we just got to make something on that and we'll be good to go. Alright, sorry I didn't film much. I was at his house and I don't know, I don't want to be filming someone else. Basically just welded. We cut part of this off. Hi puppy. Welded it to the the IFS bar brackets that were on that bar. So I just took them off, bolted them on there, trimmed part of this, slid it back, and then welded it to those brackets. It's a little, I still have to spray it, but it was too cold to paint it right now. I could cut these little tabs off, but I kind of want to leave them because I might mount like a low light. Why do you want to hug so bad? Give me a hug. Hi. Yeah, she just got back from the groomer. But yeah, that way if I want to mount a light bar or something down there, some like low yellow fog light, that'll help tremendously in the winter. So that's something I'm looking into maybe down the road. But yeah, anyways, yeah, just got back from the city, so I picked up a couple things. And I also got the spotlight fog lights that I wanted in the last video when I put the bar, not the last video, but when I put that bar on the 85. I wanted to get the spotlights rather than the floodlights so I can see further. So I got those, some wiring stuff, and yeah, those connectors for these corner lights. So yeah, I gotta modify it a little bit to put them in here, but it's gonna be worth it. So these I'm just gonna swap off camera. If you want to see the video of me installing them, then just go back a couple videos when I put them on the 85. But that's just all I have to do is unbolt these, bolt those on, they plug into the same harness I already have wired up, so that'll be real easy. And so with these corner lights, we don't have the same harness here, so I kind of have to build my own. What I'm going to do is probably run one of the signal wires up from here to the corner with that, and we'll just kind of figure it out from there. I'll figure it out off camera and then show you guys what I did. The good thing I'm replacing the harness too with this, because these are so brittle, like the plastic's just cracking and breaking off. So this is definitely a well-needed upgrade regardless. Alright, forgive me because this video is all over the place. I changed my mind on using those connectors, and I'll show you why. So my original plan, or my future plan, is to make the bumper lights into LED switchbacks, so it'll be a fog light, and then when you hit the blinker, it'll actually go with the turn signal as well. But I don't have the proper 3-wire, whatever you want to call it, plug thing for the back of my housing. I have a different style. So I'm just going to do it the simple way for the corner lights. I guess it makes the video easier for anyone that just wants the Hilux corner lights on their pickup. But I'll show you what I'm talking about quick. So I already switched these to LEDs as well, but so you got running light, blinker. This is the corner. It's upside down right now, but this is running off. The way I did this was I had another one of these that I snipped off, like the pigtail off. This is just some like eBay one, so I just used the pigtail off of that to plug into there. I forgot to mention the reason why I just used one of those instead of the one that was already up there is because This one was just crusty. It's missing the seal on the back. So, and it was a double black wire, so it just kind of made it more confusing if you're trying to look at this and you're not the one that did it. So yeah, that's why I just used a different one completely. And this is the same thing that I just pulled off another one of these, but the seals in the back, it's much cleaner. And then you got power and ground colors, so better than that. And just ran it down. So this is power to the running light. This is the common ground for the blinker and the running light. And then this is the blinker for the bumper light. This is just the power coming off there. I have this unplugged right now just so I'm making sure everything worked. This is going to plug in there, and I'm just going to tap into this for the signal. And then down the road, I'll be switching to something like this in the bumper light. So the 3-wire is how you do the switchback, but I just, the grid on these are different, whatever you want to call it, the key. So it's a 3 and this is a 4. So I can't use these, and I don't even know if I have switchback LEDs right now in my drawer, but that was kind of my theory with using this, because I'll have to tap this into this running light, so it'll be like a 2 wires crossing, so I wanted it to just be easier if I had to unhook something or rewire something. But I think for now I'll just do it simple. So I'm doing it simple for the video basically, and to just get it done for now, and then this will all be done when I want to do the switchbacks in the front for the fog lights. So yeah, I'm gonna wire those in, actually wire them in, and then tap that into this power. So power will just tap into this and then put it back together. I'll show you when it's done. Alright, so I got the running light portion all wired up. So power here, common ground here. It's nice too because this harness that came with the light is actually color matched to Toyota's, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I gotta plug this in with the light here and then see if I need to add any length to this, and then should be good to go. So I'm just gonna lengthen that power wire just for the heck of it, because that way when I do mess with this, I'll have more room to play with and I won't have to like tap back into this or something weird. So I'm just gonna do it quick. So there's the power going up to the corner light. And just a quick tip, if you want like protection around a wire, you can just use shrink tube and just don't shrink it. And it gives you that little buffer between like any sort of metal that might be touching the wire. So I'm gonna plug this in and we'll see if everything works. So this is awkward. I just realized something. So if you look here, this is the ground. This is power. This is green. I just had to wrap it because it got rubbed. And this is black. So these Chinese corner markers are flipped. So I don't even know how this was working. Maybe it's just because it's DC voltage. So I'm gonna unpin this, flip it, and hopefully that'll make this work. That's really confusing. Okay, my theory was right. I've had this happen to me one time in my life, like one other time, and back in high school, my buddy bought these like bright HID lights from China, and the red and black were flipped. So just a thing, if you buy Chinese stuff, these are actually like pretty good quality compared to like the junk that he bought back then. But yeah, so that was weird. But yeah, now we're in service. Sorry, this is kind of confusing. This is just what happens when you're doing things live, I guess. It actually confused me really badly too, but I was like, I know I wired this all right. I don't know why it's doing that, but no, if you have some weird stuff, make sure green and red are together on the bumper light, because those will be your power, and then white and black are ground. So if it's flipped from some aftermarket eBay bumper lights, and probably the same for the corner lights too, make sure you just have power going to the same power spot on the bulb itself from the factory harness. Oh, I gotta love wiring. There you go. Now we're all mint. I'm also gonna get probably brighter running lights, the white ones, that we have a little bit of projection out to the side. But yeah, I like that a lot. Also, don't mind the terrible fitment of this light. It's because this fender is bent when they wrecked it. I have a fender over there to swap on this, But the reason that one sat more flush was because the tab down here was broke, and I don't want to break the tab on this, so I'll swap the fender another day. But for now, it's just going to be kind of crooked. I don't know if you can tell how dimpled in that is, and it's kind of messed up this whole corner. So I already went ahead and wired this one all up, the same as I did this one. So I'm going to flip the pins on that, and then just slap this in off camera. There we have it, all installed. And then that's just the running lights. Yeah, super happy with that. I like it. As you can see, this side actually like kind of lines up a lot better than that one. Alright, so my OCD got the best of me, and I just threw this fender on anyways. Way straighter, especially right here. It has a little dent there, but obviously I'm not worried about it. This ain't no show truck, this is a work truck. And I'm also going to swap all these bulbs out to LEDs while I'm at it, because I figure, you know what, we're swapping everything to LEDs anyway. We'll get that done, and then we'll take it out, take some pictures, cinematics, and we'll close out this video. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope it helped you out if you're looking to do the Hilux corner light conversion on your pickup. Fairly simple, and down the line we'll do those switchbacks in the front bumper, so I'll show you how to do that down the road. But if it did help you out, or if you did like the video, I appreciate a like, subscribe if you want to stay up to date with the builds and the projects, and follow my Instagram, Kanjo_brothers, to see more content there as well. Also, next video I'm going to officially announce how to enter for the giveaway. I've been slacking on that. I apologize. I've just been so slammed with trying to get everything together with stuff going on. But yeah, I also did pick up a toolkit that I'm going to be keeping in my truck. So I'm going to have more, I guess, ambition, and it'll just be more convenient if I stumble across the junkyard to do a junkyard video, as well as getting parts for my truck. If I happen to drive by one of the junkyards, I'll stop and maybe grab parts, but I'll have the tools with me. So yeah, hopefully another junkyard video coming soon as well. Thank you guys for watching. And don't forget to go in my description. I have a lot of discount codes and stuff like that for companies. So if you're looking to get LED bulbs from like Exito, dash cams, all that sort of stuff, go in the description, save yourself money, and yeah, I do what I can with the blessings I get from companies to help you out to modify your car and upgrade.